Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name's Kim. Nice to meet you. Please join and support the Kisses family here on YouTube. I am just standing here eating some strawberries because strawberries are delicious. And my daughter's sitting here on the floor with me having her bottle and playing with some Tupperware. I really wanted to make this video because I just feel like it's so important, especially these days, nowadays. It's like really, really important. Were you put here to save the world? Meaning, are you a light worker? These are signs that you could be one. And I have a feeling that I am, for sure. I just have this unstoppable need to post these videos and help people because I just feel that need in my gut to do so. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, excuse my French, just like everybody else and their brother has. But I feel this need to do this, and I want to do something good, and I want to uplift people and help people in as many ways as I possibly can. And to me, that's a sign that I'm a light worker. And I feel like a lot of these things that I've gone through are total cues to push me in this direction. There are signs that you're a light worker. You are highly sensitive and a huge empath. So if you're very, very sensitive, if negativity really gets to you and like hurts your heart, if you can't watch the news, you can't do any of that, if you really feel like what people are going through and what they're experiencing, no matter how good or how bad, and you can't be around like large groups of people at a time, it's probably a sign because you're an empath. And empaths are highly sensitive beings. They feel everything, and that's a huge sign that you are one. And the next one goes without saying, you need time to recharge. So a lot of empaths will pick up energies from everybody, and not just everybody, everything, animals, nature, frequencies, people. I mean, the list goes on, and we're bombarded with so many energies every day. So empaths really need to take the time for themselves to recharge, to sit with their own being and meditate or do whatever it is that you need. Take the time that you need to recharge, because dealing with all of the energies around you, you are going to feel it the most because you're an empath. And that's another huge sign that you're a light worker. See a ton of angel numbers, a ton. So that's, you know, me and my husband see these all the time. I always used to see 333. Then when I met my husband, I started seeing 111 and 1111. 111 and 1111, 111 and 1111, and the number 11. Everywhere we go, we see it. And it's all the time, both me and him. So you will see that. You will notice many synchronicities. So you could be talking about a certain subject, and then you happen to look up and see the clock and it's saying 1111 or 222 or 333 or 444. 444 is the huge common one. 555. You get the gist of it. So any angel number, if you're seeing lots of those, it's probably a sign because you're a light worker. Another sign that you're a light worker, this one I already mentioned, but I kind of touched base on, but you feel in your gut that you have a huge role to play. You have a huge importance in this world, and you just know it. You just feel it in every inch of your being. You know that you were put here to help people. You just know it. Sometimes you feel like you don't fit in. And part of that could be because a lot of people aren't awakened yet. And you can't judge people for not being awoken yet. It's not, everyone's on their own path. Everyone's dealing with their own things. Everyone's fighting their own battles. So you can't judge people for not being awake yet, but because the majority of people aren't, but they are starting to. A lot of people are starting to, but because a lot of people aren't. They aren't going to understand where you're coming from. You might get a lot of tension from that. They might not even be able to relate to you whatsoever. So you'll probably feel like you don't fit in. But don't be discouraged. A lot of times people come to you to feed off of your positivity. You will notice if people are down and out, or they're just stressed out, or they need advice, they will come to you because you're the beam of light, you're the beacon of light. They need that energy from you because you were put here to provide that for people. Sometimes they feed off of your positivity, and they'll come to you in times of need when they really need you. Is you feel this urgency to heal and to help others. So if someone's hurting, you feel that hurt and you want to help them. It's a huge urgency. You can't even say no to it. You're an intuitive with psychic abilities and intuitive abilities. So maybe you're like, okay, well, I'm not psychic, so I'm not a light worker. But you probably have an intuition. You have intuitive feelings about things. That could be a sign that you're a light worker. I believe that everyone's psychic in some way, somehow. We all have different gifts. But I feel like we all have that innate third eye ability to really feel through our gut, to really feel through our third eye, to feel through our hearts. We just know things. You hate to see people hurt. You hate to see people fighting. You really, really hate to see people fighting. You want everyone to love and support one another. That's like just the main thing that you want. You just want everybody to get along and just to love one another and support one another. We're naturally drawn to all things spiritual, and sometimes considered strange or different. You are drawn to all things weird, basically, that everyone else thinks is weird, but you don't think it's weird because to you it's just normal. It's just something that you're drawn to. You can't help what you're drawn to. So you're good at thinking outside the box. You're good at critical thinking. You're just good at expanding your mind and your consciousness beyond what is presented to you right now. There's always room for more knowledge, and you're naturally drawn to all kinds of different things. Rather spend time alone with, crystals, or with the people that you love, or with tarot cards, or meditating, than go to a social gathering. That's another sign that you could be a light worker. Or spiritual books, of course. Hi. Here's my daughter, Kenzie. Another sign that you're a light worker, there are many synchronicities that seem to follow you when you're guided on the right path. So when you're on the right path, you're gonna notice so many synchronicities that you can't even deny it anymore. Inspiring so many people. And that's what you want to do. You want to inspire, you want to awaken, you want to just open people up to their full potential. You're basically the beacon of light in a dark room, and everybody's just drawn to your positivity. Not all the time, but more than most. Faith in the universe. You just know that the universe is looking out for your best interests. And you just know that the universe is backing you 100% no matter what. So if you have full faith in the universe, chances are that you're a light worker. You are a master manifester. You have learned about the law of attraction, you have put it to use, and it has shocked you beyond all means. And it has shocked you beyond all means is because you have realized how quickly, how profound you can manifest. You can manifest anything that you want in this world. And you've found out that you are a master manifester. You're starting to connect with your higher self and your spirit guides, to source, to God, whatever you would like to call it, but mainly your higher self. Your higher self is your true self. It's basically the best you that's guiding you. Hi. Meditate a lot. You do a lot of meditation, a lot of frequency work, 432 hertz. High vibration frequency meditations. Shrim Brazil. You do a lot of meditating. Understand the importance of grounding, which is where you stand barefoot in the grass or sit with your feet in the grass and ground yourself to the earth and earth's energies, to center yourself, to ground yourself. You have certain powers. So whether that means just being a master manifester, you might also notice that you have other powers as well. Some of these could be like telekinesis, telepathy, just psychic abilities, intuition. Being an empath is also a gift. You will have these certain gifts or powers. Have many, many gifts to offer the world, whether that's art or music, just anything that you're good at. You have many, many, many of these to offer the world. And not just one area, like tons of areas. You're really good at a lot of things. You're well-rounded. So you really like to be out in nature. You love being out in nature because it's one of the highest frequencies. You love being in water because that's the highest frequency. Just anything to do with nature. You just love surrounding yourself in it. You feel a connection to everything that's out in nature, whether it be trees or grass, the moon, the sun, the stars. You feel connected to all animals and all things that are living and in nature. You've been through very trying times in order to grow and teach others. So you've been through very trying times in order to grow and to teach others. So you've probably been through a lot of bad things. A lot of bad things. You've been hurt beyond your means. You've gone through more than most people will ever have to go through in this lifetime. They may be reincarnated, or they may have to face their own karma in another lifetime. It all depends on what you believe, but you've probably been through a lot of terrible things in your life, but you've known that it's grown you to be such a stronger person. You got my nose. Even feel things from nature. Like you might feel the wind going through the leaves of a tree. You might feel those energies of the wind or the breeze. You might feel the energies of water, of the ocean, of lakes, of seashells. You might feel the actual energies of birds, even of animals. You might even see from their perspective. You're a natural born leader. You're a natural born leader. You know what's deep within yourself. You were put here to guide people, to help them. You were put here to lead people to their best possible selves. So that's another sign. Those are all signs that you're a light worker. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like a lot of us, almost all of us actually put here, are light workers. And I feel like a lot of us are really starting to wake up and realize it. A lot of us might not have yet realized it too, but I feel like a lot more people are realizing their full potential and are starting to really believe in themselves and what they're put here on this earth to do and to save other people. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace to all of you, love to all of you. I hope you're having a great day. If you're going through a hard time right now, just know that's normal and it's only going to make you stronger. I love you all so, so much. If you're not subscribed already, please do and support the Kisses family here on YouTube. We love you all so, so much. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great week and we'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.